that you're all joining me today for another session of beginners yoga. I'm coming to you here from my apartment in New York City. I just want to say that I know that many of you, like myself, are homebound and kind of sometimes feeling really stuck at home without, you know, maybe you've now established a new structure and routine for yourselves. But I know initially it's been tough to go from your regular day-to-day routines and freedoms to now suddenly all having to kind of be in a more homebound and somewhat trapped place. So it's good to get to take some breaks from whatever you're doing and stretch and move around and bring in the oxygen into our cells and our bodies to help loosen us up and just feel good as we carry on with our days. So with that said, please, you know, make sure that you're on your mats and you've got some room around you so you're not hitting anyone or anything as we move around. It'll be about 45 minutes and then we can open it up to questions or feedback or you know, questions and answers. Okay, so let's just go ahead and sit down we're going to start on the mat with our legs crossed, hands on your knees or just let them fall wherever they may. And we're going to start with some breathing and again, to remind you that with yoga, we're linking the breath with the movements. So going to inhale, start with inhaling your arms up and exhaling them down, and really keep your shoulders kind of down and extend your arms out. Really exaggerate the movements. Inhaling your arms up, stretching all the way up high, and exhale down by your side. Another inhale. Do this a few times. Inhaling up, exhaling, and as you inhale, feel your body and your belly expand and contract as you exhale. Now, let's go ahead and place your right hand, your right palm down on your side, on your mat, and stretching your left rib cage and waist. Inhale your left arm up and stretch it over your head, over your right hand and shoulder. You can keep your palms straight, your arms straight. Really feel that stretch, and you can gaze up to your left hand. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale and exhale your left hand down by your side, and inhale, raise your right arm overhead, stretching out that right rib cage, waist. Inhale, you can gaze up to your right hand and exhale. Really feel that stretch as you let yourself stretch over to the left side. Inhale and exhale it down by your side. Let's rotate the shoulders back as you continue to sit kind of straight up, aligning your head, your neck, your whole spine, and bringing in your belly, like to your core. Bring your palms to your side and just stretch back in, continuing to inhale and exhale. And then you can also rotate forward, feeling your shoulders kind of loosen up and a little bit of a massage to your neck. And go ahead and bring your, let's do a little stretch on our neck. So bring your neck down and back. Inhale back and exhale forward. Kind of like you're expanding back. Inhale, shoulders back, and exhale forward. Inhale, neck back. Exhale forward. Continuing that a few times. Now let's do the side, and you can sort of roll it around the front side. Roll your neck around the front, to the right and to the left. And again, exaggerating that neck movement, and then let it go back also, massaging and feeling that stretch in the back of your neck. Remembering to inhale and exhale, and go ahead and bring it back to center. So let's bring our feet back behind us and come up into a tabletop position here on the mat with your shoulders above your wrists and your palms sort of like two fists width distance from each other, your hips above your knees, and you can either keep your feet flat on the mat, on your mat, pressed down, or you can tuck your toes and give your toes a stretch that way. We're gonna come into a cat-cow pose. So arching, bringing your belly down, arching your back. Inhale, look up. Shoulders back. Round your back, look down, exhale, and that's cat. And this is a really good stretch at the beginning of practice. You want to start loosening your spine. So continue, exhale into cat. Inhale, arch, look up, and do that a few times. Inhale up, exhale round. Now inhale into neutral, and let's just rotate our bodies around, kind of going clockwise at first, continuing to feel that stretch as you're rotating into your hips and your wrists, going around and inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and let's go counterclockwise. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, and back to tabletop position. Also with your knees and your feet equidistant, you know, like two fists apart on your hands and all kind of, you know, aligned. So let's come into our first downward facing dog, and we're going to tuck our toes, press our heels back, and push yourselves up with your palms and back into a triangle looking pose called downward facing dog. You can pedal your heels out here to feel that stretch in your calves and your hamstrings. This is a really nice, good first stretch here. Continuing to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's walk our hands back to meet our feet and just let ourselves kind of hang down, hanging your head, your neck, your shoulders, just letting it all hang down. You can either let yourself just hang with your hands down towards your feet or your ankles or legs, or grab onto your opposite elbows. This is called ragdoll pose. Continuing to feel that stretch all along your backs of your legs, your hamstrings, your calves. And your back here. Inhale. Let it all out. Exhale. Ooh. One more inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's come up to bring your feet together to standing pose, and I will bring this up so you can better see me here. Okay. All right. And we're going to stand with our feet together. Inhale your arms up above your head with your legs straight. Full forward exhale. Inhale, half lift. And walk your hands out to a plank pose. Your legs out. Your hands, again, your shoulders above your wrists. And your feet about 2 fists apart. Keeping your neck and your whole spine aligned, bringing in the core of your belly into, your belly into your core. Staying here. Inhale, exhale, come all the way down onto your belly. Release your feet on the floor. Keep your hands pressed right next to your rib cage, your elbows pointing up. Your whole body pressed into your mat. We're going to inhale your head, your neck up, but keeping everything else down and feeling that stretch in your lower back. Exhale, forehead down. Another inhale up, low cobra. Exhale, forehead down. One more inhale up into low cobra. Exhale and come down, opening up your knees, your toes together. We're going to bring our seat to our heels and stretch our arms out straight ahead of us, forehead on the mat into our first child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel yourself stretching your arms out in front of you as you push your seat back to your heels. So your body is almost stretching in 2 different directions here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Come up, push yourself up and sit down. We're going to tuck our toes and sit on our heels and feel a stretch in our toes. We don't often get this stretch, so it might feel a little intense for some of you. So if you need to take breaks, you can kind of come back down and then come up again. But it's good to stretch our toes in this reverse way to get the blood flow going in our soles of our feet, Inhale, continue to inhale and exhale. And bring your feet back down. Let's come back onto all fours. tabletop, and push back, tucking our toes into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up into standing splits. Exhale, bring your right foot forward, ground your back heel, and rise up, inhaling into warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale. And exhale, glide your left arm back of your left leg into peaceful warrior with your right arm up and gazing up to your right hand, bending your right knee above your right ankle. Inhale here. Let's do 3 breaths here in peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring your palms down to frame your right foot. Push back into plank. If the plank is too hard on your wrists, you can also do a forearm plank or bend your knees. And come down halfway into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg into standing split. Exhale, bring it forward and ground your right heel this time, rising up with your left leg bent over your left ankle. Inhale, rise your arms up into warrior one. Exhale into warrior two on the left side. And like I've said before, with yoga, it's about balance too. So when we do something on one side, our right side, we want to always balance it out with the left side. So inhale and exhale, and inhale this time your left arm up and bring your right arm down your right leg, looking up into peaceful warrior. 3 breaths here. 1. You can gaze up to your right arm, right hand. And 3. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your left foot. Raise your right heel and step back into plank. Lower halfway to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Another inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Okay, inhale your right leg up into standing split. Exhale it forward. Bring your left knee down and straighten your right leg and feel that stretch. We're going to do this stretch here. Just keeping your left knee bent, but straightening your right, feeling that stretch in your right hamstrings. You can slightly bend over, inhaling and exhaling. Now re-bending your right knee and pushing your left heel down. Press your left hand to the left of your right foot. We're going to do a revolved lunge and twist to the right with your right arm up, looking up to your right hand. Inhale, exhale, 3 times. 1. You guys are doing great. 2. 3, bring that right palm back. step back into plank, lower halfway to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward and bring your right knee down. Inhale and exhale, stretch, extend your left leg out and feeling that stretch on your left hamstrings and folding over with your palms down to give you that support. Continue to breathe. Really feel that stretch as you bend over your left leg. And come back to step, put your sole down, your left foot. Tuck your right toes down, lifting your heel. This time, keep your right hand down to the right of your left foot and twisting to the left with your left arm up. We're going to twist into a revolved lunge on the left side with 3 breaths. Here. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. If it's too hard again on your wrist, you can bring your knee down and even come down on your forearm like this. So there are always ways to modify. And 3, bring your left hand down, come back to plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders back, neck back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. And bring your hands back to meet your feet. Bring your heel toe, your feet together with a slight bend in your knees. Okay, this is a chair pose. We're gonna bend our knees, keep our torso up. Inhale, arms up into chair pose. Okay, and standing straight with arms by our side. We're going to bend again with our arms up into chair pose, palms together, and this time we're going to stay with our knees bent, belly into your core, arms straight. Inhale, exhale, bring your palms down and twist to the right. This is a revolved chair, and you can bring your palms to meet, so your left elbow is over your right knee, and we're going to do 3 breaths here. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale, keeping your knees bent, coming up into chair pose. Inhale and bring your arms by your side into mountain pose. Let's do the left side. Inhale, your arms up, bend into chair pose. Bring your palms in prayer, together to your heart. Inhale, and this time twist to your left side with your right elbow over your left knee and your palms pressed together. Feel that stretch in your back as you're twisting. These are really good poses. The twisting poses are really good for your organs, for your internal organs. And sort of oxygenating and moving everything around there. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, And exhale, come out of the twist with your knees bent. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, mountain pose by your side. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands out into a plank, but bend your knees here. And we're going to kind of inhale, in this tabletop position, inhale, bring your chest forward, keeping your tailbone up in the air, feeling that arch in your back and your hands planted right by your, kind of like your collarbone. Inhale up into upward facing dog and back down to a child. So let's do that a few times because this is going to also help continue to loosen our spine and give us that flexibility as we continue to breathe with it, okay? So sit, again, in that tabletop position, but keeping your tailbone up with a slight arch. Inhale and exhale, chest to the mat. Inhale up, round your back and down to your heels. So let's do that a few times. Inhale, exhale, down your chest, upward dog, round back, down, seat to heels, and back up. Inhale, up, round your back, down to your heels, and back again. One more time. From tabletop, chest down, tailbone up. Inhale, upward dog, round your back, down to heels, and back to tabletop. Let's come and sit down and bring our feet around in front of us and do a few just floor stretches. I am just going to check on time to see how we're doing. Okay, we still have another 15 minutes here. So let's sit down now on the mat with your legs straight in front of you. Just try to sit straight on your sits bones. Inhale your arms up and exhale, reach out to meet your hands to meet your toes, the soles of your feet, ankles, or shins, and feel that stretch. Let your neck, again, align with your spine. And feel that stretch in your lower mid back and a little bit in your neck. Continue to breathe. Big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and slowly come up to sit. Inhale and bring your right knee to your chest. Rotate it out to the right and bring the sole of your foot into your thigh and groin here. Sitting up straight, we're going to inhale our arms up and fold over your left leg. So this time kind of feeling that stretch a little bit on your right side as you stretch towards the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can also point and flex your toes here, your feet. And come up to sit. And let's bring that leg out. You can shake out your legs. Inhale, bend your left knee, open it up, and bring the sole of your left foot into your inner upper thigh, groin here, the right side. Inhale, your arms up and bend over your right leg, grabbing onto the sole of your right foot or your ankle or shin, and let yourself just fall over and feel that, stretch again on your left side, your left sort of lower back and hip area. Continue to breathe here. I want to keep reminding you to keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Another inhale and exhale as you rise up. Let's bring the soles of your feet together to meet and bring your heels into your groin and really just like a butterfly pose. Feel that stretch along your inner thighs, and keep try to bringing your heels, keep bringing your knees down. You can hold on to your toes and look straight ahead, shoulders down, let your shoulders relax. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Let it all out. Inhale. And exhale. And extend your legs back in front of you. We're going to do another twist, seated twist here. Seated spinal twist. So bring your right knee into your chest and cross it over your left leg. You can keep your left leg straight or bend it. Bend it here with your right foot crossed over and down, sole of your foot down over on the mat. Take your left hand up, right hand behind you, and twist it to bring your left elbow over your right knee and feel that twist, twisting to the right, looking over your right shoulder, seated spinal twist. Inhale, exhale. Again, this is great for all your organs. Inhale and exhale, kind of wringing them out, oxygenating them. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, come to center. Stay here with your feet bent, and let's come into a counter twist. So bringing your right hand over your left hand behind you, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. Uncross your legs, shake them out. This time, bend your left knee in, cross it over your right knee. You can bend your right knee, so your left foot planted into the ground. Going to raise your left arm, cross it over your right knee, help bring your left hand to help twist you, and look over your left shoulder and feel that twist as you twist over to the left this time. Inhaling and exhaling. Continue to breathe. 2, 3. Inhale, come to center. Let's come to a counter twist, looking over to your right. And exhale back to center. Uncross your legs. Shake them out. Let's come down to lie on our back. And we're going to stretch out our hips, but instead of doing a pigeon pose, we're going to do it from our back. So with your feet planted into the mat, bring your right ankle and cross it over your left knee. So you're kind of in a, you know, just a 90-degree kind of angle. Going to lie back, arms, you know, glued right by your side, and raise your left knee up, bringing your right, you know, feeling that stretch in your right hip. You can bring your hands under your left thigh and really bringing it forward. The more forward you bring it, the more into you, the more you'll feel that stretch in your right leg and thigh area. You can straighten your leg if you want, or leave it bent, and just keep inhaling and exhaling. Feel that stretch. And now bring your right foot down, taking your left heel, bend it over your right knee, hands clasped under your right knee, and press your leg in here, really feeling that stretch in your left side, your left hips. It's a really, really good stretch. Good to stretch out your hips. Keep breathing. The breath is so important. It really helps with you know, anxiety, frustration, any tension. And just the more we deepen our breaths, the more that kind of helps to improve our respiratory and lung health. Okay, release that. Bring your legs down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do happy baby. So bring your right foot into your right hand and your left foot into your left hand. And you're kind of bending your knees, your whole torso, your whole back, your head, your neck, you're on the mat, and you're just bending your knees. You can straighten them out a little bit here, but you can also kind of rotate side to side. This is happy baby pose. Nice to kind of stretch or massage your back a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, inhale and exhale, and bring your legs. Now we're going to go into a shoulder stand here. So bring your legs up at a 90-degree angle from your body, arms by your side. We're going to keep breathing here too, by the way, and you want to really elongate your neck and try to keep it separate from your shoulders. We don't want to kind of hunch up here. We want to really try to lower our shoulders down and give space and room to our neck. And we're going to be lifting our hips up with the help of our elbows and our hands, the support of our hands on our lower back. But first, what we're going to do is roll our legs back over our head, kind of coming up, rocking your shoulders up. And again, placing your hands on your lower back, lifting yourself, staying on your head, your neck, your shoulders, keeping that placed firmly on your mat. And with your elbows, you're bent, you're giving yourself support with your hands, keeping your legs straight up, Feel that separation between your neck, lifting your chin up. Inhale, keep breathing here. This is great. This is one of the inversions, and inversions are really, really great for blood flow and circulation and just in our immune systems. Keep breathing. Try to lift yourself up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. As we come out of this, bring your legs over your head and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, slowly roll from your upper back to middle, and then lower back and hips down. Finally, with your legs down, we want to, now what's important is to kind of give a reverse stretch to your neck. So with your arms and your elbows in to your waist, bringing your shoulder blades together, lift your head back and place it onto the mat with your chin up. So this is called fish pose. Your shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release your head and your neck back. And we can now come down and just lie straight back onto our mats into a final resting pose, Shavasana. And let yourself breathe a few times. Inhale, exhale. Just let yourself kind of just collapse and rest and into the earth and the mat, and let yourself feel the support of the ground, of the solid ground beneath you. Just fall in and rest here for a couple moments. Okay, and start to feel your toes. You can wiggle your toes and your fingers. And start to bring the breath back. Inhale and exhale. You can bend one of your knees, your left if you want, and roll over to your right or your left side. And come up to sit back onto your sits bones, onto your tailbone. Let's take our palms to touch, like a prayer pose, and into the chest. Bring it into your heart. And just think about all the things that you're feeling, in this kind of difficult time of unknowns. what you are feeling really grateful for. Just take a moment to just think of what you are grateful for at this time, that you have your home, your family, you have food, whatever you're feeling happy or grateful about. Feel the gratitude for that. Inhale, and I say namaste, very happy to be here with you in doing this yoga practice, and I wish you all a really, really good, happy day and week ahead. Thank you.